Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Coronation Street's Lisa Swain to make dangerous mistake in Brodys' storyline. Coronation Street's Brodie Michaelis has a terrifying brush with death next week after Lisa Swain arrests him. Alone in a cell, the teen suffers a seizure that leaves him unconscious, putting his life on the line. It's fair to say Brodie picks the wrong day to wind up DS Swain, begins our Corey insider. Lisa's in no mood for his mischief and comes down hard when he crosses a line. However, her impulsive actions inadvertently put the lad in a very dangerous situation, and there could be huge consequences for all involved. Since being released from the STC and settling back into life on the outside, Brodie hasn't exactly made many friends. His tearaway antics mean most of the locals are doing their best to steer clear of him, but the cocky kid can't help pushing people's buttons. In the mood to get on someone's nerves, bored Brodie targets Daniel Osborne, who is trying to quietly get on with his day and catch up with some work. Teasing his former STC teacher, Brodie is frustrated when Mr. Osborne refuses to rise to his riling. Upping his game, he gets more annoying, and the situation escalates just as a certain copper appears on the scene. Daniel is fuming when Brodie ends up spilling a drink over his work, reveals our insider. Brodie thinks it's hilarious and just a fun prank, but Lisa has witnessed the whole thing and threatens to arrest him for harassment. This sets off a dramatic chain of events, and pretty soon there's definitely nothing to laugh about. Carla Connor arrives to the shocking sight of Lisa slapping handcuffs on stunned Brodie, which even she can see is a somewhat harsh response. Swain never suffers fools gladly, but has something else gone on that day to make her especially uptight? And is Brodie unfairly bearing the brunt of her anger? Dragging the delinquent down to the station, livid Lisa tells Brodie to empty his pockets, and he produces a bottle of pills. Surly Swain immediately assumes there's some sort of recreational drug, not realizing Brodie has epilepsy. The lad recently confided in Kit Green about his condition after he was found lying in an alleyway, having a seizure. Brodie was honest with Kit, but explained that it's something he chooses to keep on the down low. Mortified that Lisa has now seen his medication while being interrogated, Brodie refuses to explain what the pills are, so the bottle is confiscated as he's chucked in the slammer. Brodie panics when he's locked up without his tablets, our source adds. He shouts out to Lisa he really needs the pills, but he still won't say why. Lisa ignores him, thinking she's teaching him a lesson, but later Brodie has a seizure and collapses to the floor. Will unconscious Brodie be found in time? And what consequences could there be for Lisa taking medication from a minor?